Hey, what's up, you guys? It's That Podcast with LPiddy and Jon Jon.
What?
Oh, that was fancy as hell.
That's right. Spicing up the what?
Exactly. We are back in Colorado.
That's right. We just landed. We Los Angeles, California, girl, for Rupaul's DragCon LA 2018.
2018.
That's right. Give it up, fake studio audience.
Right. Thank you.
We've missed you guys.
That low note was a little hard for me. So.
Little Tony Braxton low note. Girl, we did it. We just got back from Rupaul's DragCon in Los Angeles, California.
We no longer have feet.
That's right. Oh my God, we were standing, walking so much, girl.
Right, like we lost 20 pounds each, so we're models now. So.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. I wish.
It's so true.
But,
hey, before we get boogieing into the episode, we have to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Lyft. That's right. Lyft is your friend with a car, and if you want to drive more to earn more, that's right. We have a $550 driver bonus.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. We'll post the link below, but it is just tinyurl.com/that podcast drive Lyft.
Exactly.
Again, that's drive Lyft. We'll give you a $550 bonus just for signing on with us.
And don't think we're just doing this for the sponsorship money. We actually use Lyft like constant. That's what we didn't rent a car in LA.
No, not once.
We just did Lyft, straight Lyft.
Straight Lyft. Which, speaking of, our driver when we landed was quite quirky.
Oh my gosh.
He was all into like dominatrix, BDSM.
So he's like, "What are you guys doing in town?" We're like, "Oh, we're here for the DragCon, drag race, blah blah blah." And he's like, "Oh, I know that there's like DomCon, that's what it's called,
right. Which is like a dominatrix convention.
BDSM, and we're like,
yeah. He was like all about
awkward.
it. Telling us all about the leather bars. And then there was another convention happening in the same place that we were for DragCon, which was AdultCon.
Yep. We did not go to that either.
No, but yeah, so a ton of porn stars and drag queens were in LA this weekend.
Exactly, and dominatrix. So yeah.
Epic.
Yes, it was. He was just very open about his life, which I appreciate. I'm glad that he's happy in life and stuff like that.
Yes, he got 5 stars.
Yes, he sure did.
For being open.
Yes, for being open and telling us the hot spots to avoid.
That's exactly right. But no, yeah, so we were in town, obviously, for RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes.
Or, excuse me, RuPaul's DragCon.
Yeah, we were on Drag Race.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, no, DragCon was epic. They had over 90 queens from all the seasons 1 through 10, All-Stars 1 through 3, and it was just epic, girl.
Right. I'm still processing like what all we did and who all we met. Like,
oh my God, it was nuts. And then Sunday was really our like back-to-back epic interview time with all the queens from RuPaul's Drag Race and a judge as well. And
exactly.
Yeah, it was cool.
I think we should talk about like the key points each day. So like we'll start with Saturday and then Sunday, and then we can talk about Monday and how we were zombies.
Oh, for sure. Right. and even leading into like today, oh my God, it's like that's good nuts all.
Right.
But yeah, so the one highlight for me, I got to be honest with you, was obviously spending the weekend with you and my boo thing / our producer for the weekend, Xander. Hey, baby.
Yes, thank you so much, Xander. You were phenomenal, and I'm so glad people mistaked you for Instagram stars. So
that's right.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Please be famous right now.
Yeah, it was great. So obviously, my boo thing does makeup. And he was complimented by all the queens. It was nuts. Even Michelle Visage was like, oh my God, turn it out, girl.
Stared at him.
It was epic.
Stared at him. Like,
so that made my heart happy. I'm like, you go with your bad self.
Exactly. So it was... so happy. It was a great trip. It was our first trip together.
Yeah, all together for sure.
Out of state. Yes. So
and so with that, it was nice to be able to spend it with obviously you and him, and be able to watch the keynote speech by the one, the only Rupaul. Yeah, I thought that keynote speech to close out the weekend was such a great way to reinvigorate our passion.
Like, I felt like I went to church. Like,
amen, girl. And she kept saying that too. She goes, "Can I get an amen up in here?" And all of us, yeah, that's right. Amen.
Right. There was amen and there was snapping. I was snapping. You best believe.
And of course, we had the opportunity to, do over 15 interviews, which we'll be posting shortly after this interview.
Really shortly.
Yeah, that's right. So those are going to be kind of mini episodes with the lovely queens we were able to interview and have kiki with, girl. What about for you? What is your highlights?
Oh my gosh, I think so. We were walking around at first and stuff
day
like that.
One, we
were tired. We didn't get into our hotel room until late, but that's totally fine. But my highlight was makeup. We bought makeup, so I'm gonna I have a video for that mini haul for me, not sponsored. But then I think the moment that like really like just was like, ooh, oh my gosh, we got something, was when we got our first interview, and that was with Monet Exchange.
Monet Exchange, yes. And her manager was amazing.
Yes.
Monet was amazing. And it was just cool to be so welcomed, and the hospitality and love that we got from not only the event staff, but the queens. It was something else. You know, we were members of the media, obviously.
Right.
And we were alongside some pretty epic folks of the media, like Billboard, from Billboard Music Awards, and of course the charts.
I thought you were saying like Billboard, like Mr. Billboard.
Mr. Billboard, like, you know Mr. Billboard. I went to high school with him.
Right.
Yeah, Access Hollywood was beside us.
Right.
Whole bunch of Mike.com. I mean, just epic.
Exactly.
To be alongside those members of the media.
And not only was it drag queens, there was also like celebrities there too, like actresses, YouTube stars. Glozell, if you're listening to this, I can't believe I met you finally. Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Dreams have been made. I'm just going to go die happy in the corner now. So,
girl, when I got that Glozell retweet and comment, I just about had a heart attack.
She didn't retweet or comment mine, but that's okay.
But that don't mean she don't love you, girl.
I love you,
no, that was epic.
I did ask her about her daughter because I'm just an awkward person. I'm like, hey, how's your daughter? She's like, she's great.
She's great, girl. With her epic green lipstick.
Yes, that's how I found her. She was like dancing. She had her own little VIP spot, and then I'm like, wait a minute, is that Glozell? And then I was confused just because she just like changed her look. She made a video about it. So I was like, I think that's Glozell. I see the great look. I'm like, then all of a sudden I just yelled, that's Glozell. And we just ran. Well, I ran. I don't know what you did because I just was like tunnel vision.
Oh, for sure. And that's what's so funny about this whole weekend is you don't really think that's the real them. Like the same thing with Glozell. You know, we saw the epic diva Cheryl Lee Ralph, and I was like, could that be her, or is that just a really good drag queen?
Right. So we just sat there like, I don't know what to do. And then I was so awkward. She's like, do you want a picture? And I was like, yeah. She's like, just ask us. So I'm like, no.
It was crazy because we were just talking about Sister Act too.
Exactly.
In the last episode,
and then we just saw her, and that's just crazy. So
yeah, we were able to meet a whole bunch of folks. Ross Matthews, along with the entire cast of Straight Talk with Ross, which was really cool. Shout out to Fagsy. You were lovely to meet in person finally.
Oh my gosh, that's my new LA best friend. He knows it, and so you're probably listening now. So come to Colorado, come hang out with us, or come back to Colorado. Sorry, right. Come back to Colorado. I forgot where are you from?
But yeah, no. So the whole weekend, obviously the whole thing was started off by RuPaul making an inspiring speech, right? And she did a ribbon cutting, which was really lovely and welcoming. And one thing that she said, this is a quote from her. She said, "All the young people today will get to witness what it means to be the architect of your own path." Ooh. And I just think that was such a great way to kick off DragCon. And yes, it's true for all the little weirdos out there, like us when we were kids, right? They finally have a convention to go to, and
weirdos, you're normal.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be a message pretty tried and true across all of our interviews, which definitely check those out on our SoundCloud, iTunes, and of course now Google Play.
Right. I think this was such a great event too, just because I got some like personal networking done as far as like pageantry stuff. So
that's right.
I actually found a vendor for 2 of my pageants. So
that's right. Like a bejazzled.
Yes, bejazzled.
That's right.
That sounds horrible. It sounds like bejazzled.
It sounds like vajazzled.
Remember that was a trend?
Totally. When you bedazzle your vagine.
Yeah, like I don't.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I sure do.
Right.
But yeah, this weekend was epic, and I guess, girl, they it's a record year for them.
Yes.
Their 4th annual. 50,000 people came to DragCon. Girl.
Exactly.
Oh, shout out, girl, DJ Khaled.
Hi, Assad.
Hello, Assad.
Assad was not there. He did not come to our mini meet and greet that we kind of did not plan.
Didn't even do.
No.
Hey, it's all good. We were busy.
We'll come back to LA one day once we're a little bit bigger. Maybe next year. Who knows? Who knows?
And and tickets are now on sale for RuPaul's DragCon NYC 2018. Yes. So make sure that you check that out online. We'll post a link below.
Yes.
For the tickets for DragCon NYC.
Exactly. So, yep, we will definitely get that to you. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking back to how we met like current drag queens on the current season of RuPaul's Drag Race. So.
Oh, it's so true.
I know.
Now, out of all of the season 10 queens, who was your favorite interview?
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Miss Vanjie. Vanjie.
You know what? Vanjie has to be first.
Oh, for sure.
And then we're just talking about season 10, right?
Yeah, the season 10 interviews we did.
And then Miss Cracker.
See, I'm with you. So if you had to pick one, who would it be for you?
Oh, no. Vanjie, just because I loved her.
Oh, girl, I know.
Just Vanjie. It's just Vanjie. Like, that's all I gotta say, okay?
Vanjie, girl.
I'm excited for you guys to hear that interview, because it's wild.
It's coming in the next couple days for sure. And,
right.
And actually, Rupaul pulled her up during her keynote speech.
Yes.
Which was hysterical.
Which we weren't allowed to record.
Yeah,
so
no.
We didn't record that for you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but the whole event was wicked cool. I think my favorite interview out of the season 10 queens was definitely Ms. Cracker.
Mm-hmm.
She just cracked me up.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But I'm telling you, all the queens were really fun, right? I mean, Blair St. Clair was a really fun interview, and all those queens.
They're very down to earth. Like, I just want to hang out with all of them, to be so honest. Like, they're my friends now. They're my family. So
it's true. I think my favorite moment of interviewing was when Yuha Hamasaki, right? We did an interview with her. And we're walking DragCon on Sunday afternoon, and she's like, "Hey, Mom!"
Yeah, I was
talking to LPiddy. Yeah. It was hilarious.
I just went, "Yeah, I see you, girl. You look pretty." And then she just yells really loud, "Thanks, Mom."
Thanks, Mom.
That's my daughter now.
So you are officially a drag queen because you have a drag daughter, my dear.
I have made it in my life right now.
That's
You have no idea.
It was epic. And then at the start of DragCon too.
Oh yes, the pink carpet.
Yeah, the pink carpet was just so.
That is nothing dirty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. That wasn't like the taint.
No, this
like
was
that.
a literal pink carpet, and like it was great because we actually were standing by a group of kids who were just like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry." It was so great to see like these young girls like looking up to these
young boys and girls. Yeah,
yes,
I mean, just
exactly like.
Just idolizing, fangirling over these queens that we equally fangirl and idolize, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, so the whole event started with us being able to cover the Crowned Queens Walk.
Yes.
Which was epic, right? Sasha Velour, Sharon Needles, Alaska, Jinx Monsoon, Bibi Zahara Benet, and All-Star Seasons 3 winner Trixie Mattel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Rode in on a kid's Barbie dream car. Yes. I mean, give it up for her, girl.
Right. With her big ass scepter. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I live for that moment.
It was sensational.
Sensational.
Which, in some of the media, aren't you in those pictures with Trixie?
Yeah, I ended up getting a lot of background pictures in that as well.
I love it. That's amazing. Yeah,
the whole event, I'm telling you, I know we're kind of all over the place here with this event, but it was just so much fun.
There was a lot going on. So
for sure. And the largest ever gathering of like the world's top drag queens. I mean, so that was,
right.
Such cool stuff happening.
Exactly.
Like we mentioned, Saturday we were walking around, and you spent a lot of time at the Sugar Pill.
I sure did.
A little vendor table along with my boo thing.
I'm not a big lipstick person, but I was that day.
Yeah, you sure were. And there was a whole bunch of other vendors there as well that were either in support of or direct correlation with queens.
Exactly.
And a ton of meet and greets.
Oh my gosh, yes. The booths were phenomenal.
They really were.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm going to, speaking of booths, just because this person comes to mind and there was a very sweet moment, Shea Coulee.
That's
right. Shea Coulee.
Hey, Shea Coulee. Shea Coulee. What? That's right. Yeah, I know.
Just tell the whole story. Like, how do you guys know each other? And,
cool.
Yes.
So Shea Coulee was obviously one of the queens and fan favorites and top 4
yes.
Of RuPaul's Drag Race. And Shea Coulee actually and I went to college together. So we both went to Columbia in Chicago. And Shea, on top of being in classes with me, was actually my suite mate, my roommate. For our freshman year of college.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
So Shay's obviously hit this crazy superstardom, and we were able to walk up to her booth the first day, and we were kind of waiting real patiently. There's kind of like curtains,
right,
that you have to walk through and wait for.
They purposely do that, yeah.
Right, so that you have to wait for the photograph, or people are just, snapping pics.
Right, except for Del Rio.
Bianca Del Rio. She did a book signing for sure. And then after one of the meet and greets happened, she she peeked her head through the window, put her 2 hands on her thighs and bent down a little bit, and she goes, "Jon Jon Lanning?" And it was, I'll be really honest with you, I really thought I would have to remind her who I was, right? If she knew me, right? But it was so sweet. There
was tears from like all of us.
Yeah,
like, fortunately, Alex was there to like get pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely link that picture for sure. That picture was adorable. But yeah, no, she I think she was very shocked to see me.
Right.
And then we were able to, after 11 years, give each other just a big old hug.
I'm like still like emotional about it.
Great. Oh yes. No, it was just one of the sweetest moments, and such a nice way to kick off our first day at DragCon.
Exactly.
Excuse me, not kick off, but close out our day at DragCon.
Which, side note, hi, Mayhem Miller. It was funny. We were, Alex and I were trying to find you because we were at a makeup booth because makeup. And we were walking, and all of a sudden, out from a random, I think from the Vixen's booth. Pops out Mayhem. And I was like, oh, hi.
Oh, my God.
She's like, hey, hi. I just ran off, and I'm like, oh.
Right.
That was great. Yes.
It was crazy to see all the queens just running around. Like we mentioned, obviously all the queens from season 10 were there.
Yes.
Bianca Del Rio was there signing her new book, Blame It on Bianca.
Yes.
And she has another movie coming out, Hurricane Bianca.
Yes.
Number 2. So we'll have to check that out. There's a premiere actually happening in Denver tonight, and there is there's a premiere there on Sunday night of DragCon.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's just kind of getting all over the place.
Love it.
But yeah, that Shea Coulee moment was, just magic.
Heart-wrenching. I loved it.
And Dan, her boo and creative director, big shout out to you. You were very sweet, of course. So,
yes, you're awesome.
So we just appreciate your time and all that fun stuff. Yeah, it was a real cool experience, girl.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk a little bit more about Sunday, because Sunday was still a huge day for us.
For sure.
Yes. First, well, she wasn't first on the list, but Gillian Jacobs, that's right, from Love, Community, and now her new movie, Ibiza. There we go. Yes, I was I was going to say library for some reason, because
the library, Ibiza.
Yes.
You can get books on Ibiza in the library.
Yes.
Or as you say, the library.
The library. I can't say words.
You're a little bird.
I didn't realize how much I was like RuPaul until this weekend. Like,
totally.
I know, like, people keep saying, like, you guys are really similar. And I'm like, nah, I'm more like a Michelle. And then I'm like, oh, nope.
Now I've been telling LPiddy that too. I'm like, girl, you really like RuPaul,
which is the hugest compliment ever. So
I'll take Michelle. I'll take Michelle. Holla.
Right.
That's awesome.
Which, sad note. So I bought DragCon shirt.
That's right.
Ross shirt.
Yes.
And then a Michelle Trajectory. So on the way back, I wore my Michelle shirt. I can't find my other 2 shirts.
Oh, no.
I didn't tell you this beforehand. So I actually called the hotel that we stayed in, and it was so funny. I got transferred to security, and they're like, nothing was turned in. Can you just grab the shirts? I'm like, yeah, it's this, and this. And then the girl, her name was Brittany. Hi, Brittany. She was security. And she goes, oh, my God, girl, yeah. Alyssa Edwards was staying in her hotel and stuff. And she was, so she understood. She's like, I'm going to check with the cleaning staff.
Which, speaking of Alyssa Edwards, we ended up catching Alyssa Edwards in the lobby, me, LPiddy,
multiple times,
Yeah, it was crazy. And so we were able to snap some selfies.
Exactly.
So back to security.
Yes. So
were they able to find the shirts?
No, not yet. I need to just go through my stuff, and I might have just put it, like, I'm very OCD about my luggage, so I do a dirty pile and a clean pile. So I just need to go through the dirty pile and see what's going on.
Girl, you still got luggage to unpack?
Just a little bit.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm so OCD. Yeah. I got home. I'm like, unpack.
Well, that's how I usually am. But yesterday,
oh, that's right. You flew into town for another event, right?
Exactly. I had to fly back tiny bit early just so I could get back for an event. So I was rushing. I can take a nap real quick. No, it didn't work. I tried, and then I'm like, I'm gonna order pizza and eat before I go because I have not ate.
That's so true.
Yes.
So which other shirt that you're missing? You're missing
the Ross one,
shirt?
and then the DragCon, the World of Wonder one.
Oh my God.
So I think I might have it. I'm just gonna look through everything.
Yeah, they're probably by the adapters.
Right. Fucking adapters. I gotta tell you this story, guys.
You really do.
And here's the thing. I knew I was missing them at first for a little bit, but I'm like, a couple days ago, but the night before we left, I was like, okay, maybe I'm just losing my mind. For some reason, I couldn't find our headphone splitter and our USB hub.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right.
Or 2 nights beforehand because I had to run to Walmart.
Yeah, that's right.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
So
Walmart. Thank you.
I'm texting you half asleep, hey. I'm thinking you have them. I'm I just left them there because I'm an idiot. I didn't pack my bag. I'm hey, do you have the splitter and the USB hub? And you're God, let me go look. And I'm like, you sure it's not in like your briefcase?
And I'm like, how do I nicely say, bitch, you told me you would take them?
Exactly. And I'm like, and I'm thinking the same thing too. Like, I'm pretty sure I told him I would take them. So
where could they be?
And you came back and you're like, nope, not it. So I'm like, shit, whoop, I'm going to Target or Walmart tomorrow. So I went, got a new splitter, got a new USB hub. Only on those two, only spent together $11. I forgot numbers.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but in total I spent like $70 because I was shopping.
Sherping.
I definitely was shopping for things I didn't need. Like, I walked in, I saw this cute pink dress. I'm like, ooh, I need that for wherever we're going. I was gonna say Vegas. I'm sorry, I'm still sleep deprived.
Yeah, so LPiddy
Yes.
thought she had lost the splitter and the connector, and
I think I literally said to, like, watch, once we get to LA, I'm gonna find him.
And girl, what happened?
I got into my hotel room finally, opened up my bag, and I said, oh, what's this pocket?
The fucking splitters in that pocket.
I was like, I knew this shit would happen, and I still bought stuff, and I went to Walmart, spent more money than I needed to, but whatever, we have extra tech now.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing a whole bunch more of these fun events. So not necessarily drag, but all the events that we've been invited to, and hopefully we'll be able to make some of them for the podcast.
Yes, indeedy.
But yeah, so Sunday.
Sunday. DragCon 2018 in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
Hey, Rupaul, do you want us to do your promo next year? I think.
Oh, 100%. We got you, girl.
We got you, girl.
But yeah, so Sunday, LPiddy and I really didn't spend much time in the convention at all. So very similar to press junkets with movie studios or television shows. We kind of set up shop at the in the press room.
Yes.
We had our microphones, we had our computer, and of course we were ready to boogie.
Yes.
And we were able to crank out 15 or 16 interviews.
Yeah.
That day, so it was bonkers.
And then we got awesome pictures with the queens and actress. And then we just realized we forgot to take a picture in front of us together.
In the step of repeat. That's so true.
Yep, we're not that good at Photoshop, so we can't just like Photoshop out a queen. Like, I mean, we could try.
We could try that shit.
Right.
No, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, we have interviews from like April Carrion, Asia O'Hara, Ben de la Creme, which was awesome.
Yes.
Blair St. Clair, Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
I did get some vlog footage of Ben de la Creme because I was like, oh my God, look who's behind me.
you know, the one interview that really surprised me, I think, was Valentina. Valentina was Miss Congeniality, but she does get kind of a bad rap for being kind of a diva.
Right.
She's girl. Was she not the sweetest thing on earth?
She was so sweet and like so soft spoken too. Like, I've always liked Valentina though. So yeah.
And it sounds like I was sharing with one of the queens. I don't know how to death drop or tongue pop, which I know like people want to revoke my gay card. But Trinity K. Bonet assured us that she would be writing a new single that's called Tongue Pop Death Drop. So.
Tongue Pop Death Drop. So we got proof that she's gonna do it. And Trinity, if you're listening, you better do it. You better shout us out like we said.
And Trinity, so sweet to us. So thank you.
Yeah, she's such a doll.
Queens. I mean, really, everyone was.
My heart hurts with so much love right now. Like
they were just sweeter than pie. Everyone was. I mean, across the board. The public relations company that kind of handled all the press.
Security staff was phenomenal.
World of Wonder, of course, Rupaul, and everyone else had obviously World of Wonder too. So it was just lovely.
It was
just
great.
A lovely way to spend the weekend.
I think if we can go back next year, I definitely want to dress up crazy.
Girl, I know we were really maintained.
Right.
I mean, but there were some crazy cool outfits. Like people were on stilts, people were wearing glitter. I mean, just anything you can imagine at a drag convention.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's like Pride on steroids, girl.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's like,
right. Like I saw there was one girl who made her own glitter beard, and I was like, that's my bitch.
That's my bitch right there.
That's my bitch. There was a guy who was just in all purple, and I should have taken a picture with him, but I was just like, I'm just going to stare at you. I don't care.
What about the hot pink Chewbacca?
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, that's... I don't know if I was feeling that one. I think I had nightmares.
She's all...
Exactly.
And I'm all, yeah.
Right, exactly. You hear me screaming from my floor. We weren't on the same floor for our hotel, sadly, so...
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then on the final day, Sunday, they were kind of closing out. And the one thing that my boo thing really wanted to do was meet Jeffree Star.
Yes.
And so they closed the line off. We weren't able to get in. No big deal. But it kind of bummed out Alex. And so, we go back down into convention. We took all our equipment with us because this was the end of the convention.
Yes.
And who walks out of the booth but Jeffree Star? That's right, with a whole bunch of highlighters and kits. And
I went into commander mode. Like, we were on the other side of where he was coming out, and I knew Alex wanted to meet him, so I went, Alex, run. And then I'm like trying to take a picture, and like I pull like a staff member. I'm like, hey, are you still selling stuff while he's out here? And he said, yeah. So I like ran back over. I'm like, Alex, get back in line, buy something. Just trust me, it's still open. Now. You can touch him. So, and then
Jeffree Star handed my baby a box of highlighter, which made his whole weekend.
Exactly.
Which was just epic.
And I think he's in like one of the videos that somebody posted. And
he is.
Yeah, it's like people are tagging him and stuff like that too. So
it's like, oh my God, here you are.
Right,
so
exactly.
It was just epic. But some of the I love the set pieces that were all over the place. There was like the You Better Work room.
There was a big shopping cart.
Oh yeah, I love that. The Snatch Game set, which was awesome. The judges panel, whole bunch of stuff. It was just the drag factory for
like they made sure that like everything was there.
Andy Warhol. I think I just called him Andrew Warhol.
Did you?
His government name. I'm like, Andrew Warhol at the DMV.
Don't be calling him by his government name.
That's right, Andy Warhol. Mr. Andrew Warhol.
Andrew J. Warhol.
Yeah, it was insane. It was really, really crazy.
Exactly. And it was good to like meet other fans too, like that came from different walks of life.
In different parts of the world.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just nuts.
We met some people from Wisconsin. I think when we were leaving, we had people from the UK that was walking with drag queens. Yes. And then I know a drag queen from Australia stopped by.
Canada, Venezuela.
Thailand judge.
Thailand, yes. I mean, it was Rupaul's, or what is it, Drag Race Thailand.
Yes.
the judge there, Miss Aria. And yeah, it was just a lovely...
It was phenomenal. So, like, I think the big thing is you need to check out our Instagrams because that's where you're going to see the most pictures. And then we're also going to post who we interviewed, too.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
We will also have an article that will be posted as soon as it's done below. But as you know, we'll always have our Instagram and Twitters as well for all the fun pics.
You know what I want to do?
Hey, girl,
let's do some quick shout-outs.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Shout outs. First, I want to give a shout out to my friend and also kind of twin, Courtney. We went to school together. We went to college together. And when she saw my picture with Fagsy, I feel weird saying that. So even though I love him so much, I feel weird saying that. And he was like, "Oh my God, you listen to Straight Talk too?" And I'm like, "Yeah, not as much as I should, but I do."
Not as much as Jon Jon.
No, not as much as Jon Jon.
I love Straight Talk with
Oh
Ross.
my gosh, so freaking funny. So I just want to recognize her for like reaching out and saying that. Who else? I had Glozell. We're gonna shout you out.
Give it up for Glozell.
Huge shout out to your baby Alex.
That's right. Yes. For accompanying us and being such a vital piece to the podcast this weekend.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Assad, how you doing, baby?
Yes, DJ Khaled.
You're not awake right now. We're not awake right now.
It's true, but we definitely wanted to get our content out. So tonight we post this fun episode.
Yes.
And starting tomorrow until our next podcast, we're actually going to have clips of these interviews every single day.
Yes, so you're about to get a whole bunch of that podcast.
That's right. We hustled and bustled for you folks.
Yes, we did. Our feet fell off.
That's exactly right.
Actually, my feet are doing pretty good. Only like the ball of my foot on my right foot hurts.
Oh yeah, but the first day I had a rough time, and then it just settled in. I was like, "Bitch, okay, you hurting."
Right, exactly. So yeah, it was great. I can't say enough. This is so amazing. So thank you for introducing me to Drag Race. I'm obsessed.
You are officially a Drag Race super fan.
Yes. Best woman. Oh my goodness. That's so true.
You are an official Drag Race fan.
And I became a drag mother too. Like, I'm doing big things in life.
You're doing big things in the drag community.
Right.
So, yeah, it was such a fun weekend. I can't express enough to all you folks listening in the LA area, in the New York
California,
City.
Yes.
Yeah, California, New York City, the East Coast as well. if DragCon comes to your city, go out and support it, because
Please.
It was just such a loving...
You're just going to have the time of your life,
honestly. It's true. It was just such a welcoming, opening party for all walks of life, to your point earlier, which is just epic. And DragCon NYC will take place September 28th through 30th.
Yes.
At the Javits Center in New York City.
We're gonna try and go. We're going to see what we can do. It depends on somebody's schedule.
That's right. We'll announce it if that's a real thing. We won't keep you guessing.
So we'll keep you posted on that, but oh gosh, there's not much. RuPaul, thank you for creating something so beautiful. I still have bronchitis. So
something so beautiful, something so epic for us little weirdos to be able to celebrate,
and then opportunities for drag queens, inspiring drag queens and stuff like that. So thank you for providing opportunities, and thank you.
Yes, seriously, RuPaul, we adore you. All right, LPiddy, one word to wrap up this entire weekend at DragCon from you.
Stunning.
Perfect. Mine is going to be extravaganza. I think that's the best word.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And we're very grateful. We're very blessed. But yeah, you know what time it is, folks.
It's time to say goodbye.
As we mentioned, we'll be posting those links below, and we will have interviews every single day until our next Podcast full episode.
Yes.
We thank you all for your amazing views. We've surpassed over 3 million views now with our SoundCloud. 3.5 million. Give it a fake audience.
I know. So thank you so much. Real quick shout out to South Korea and Tokyo, Japan. I see you guys listening in.
I see you, baby.
Yes. But with that being said,
I'm going to turn this over to Miss LPiddy for our closing.
Yes. Thank you so much for supporting us. We love you guys so much. Thank you for listening, giving us this opportunity. Without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to go out there. So with that being said, this is That Podcast with LPiddy and Jon Jon. We'll see you soon. And with that being said, bye. Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.